Oh, is this based on a comic? I had no idea.
Remember the 5th of November.
That's what I said. Classic rhyme.
We're told to remember the idea, not the man, because a man can fail. But you cannot kiss an idea, cannot touch it, or hold it. And it is not an idea that I miss. It is a man that made me remember the 5th of November.
Okay, so it's just going to be an idea, like an anti-government type thing.
Sent several containers filled with wheat and tobacco. A gesture, they said, of goodwill.
There's the mask.
Into my show, so I will assume you do. I think it's high time we let the colonies know what we really think of them.
That was a cool transition.
No one escapes judgment. I was there, I saw it all. Immigrants, Muslims,
Jesus.
homosexuals, terror.
Is this meant to be dystopian? Because I feel like this is happening now.
I'm a God-fearing Englishman, and I'm goddamn proud of it.
That's quite enough of that, thank you very much.
Exactly.
A yellow-coded curfew is now...
Yeah, this isn't as dystopian as it's trying to be. Not anymore. How scary is that?
A yellow-coded curfew is now in effect. Any unauthorized personnel will be subject to arrest.
I did like that whole scene though. It kind of set the tone.
Don't touch me.
Look, Willie, Kitty's got claws. By sun up, if you're not the sorriest piece of arse in all of London, then you'll certainly be the sorest.
I don't like the sound of that.
I'll go home, I won't do it again, I swear, please!
Here he is.
Hell, bugger off! We're fingermen, pal.
Is this guy who's gonna represent justice? Whoa, man is strong. He's got skills. You are outclassed, brother.
Spare the rod.
Who are you?
Who is but the form following the function of what? And what I am is a man in a mask. I'm merely remarking upon the paradox of our
He sounds like the guy from The Architect from The Matrix, the way he's talking.
stands vivified and has vowed to vanquish these venal and virulent vermin, vanguarding vice and vouchsafing the violently vicious and voracious violation of volition.
Lots of V's there. Man really likes words beginning with V.
I'm Evie.
E.V. Of course you are.
What does that mean?
I'm a musician of sorts and on my way to give a very special performance.
He's gonna blow some up, surely. I like how the mask has that kind of blush on each side as well.
A more perfect stage could not be asked for. It is to Madame Justice that I dedicate this concerto.
I like how theatrical he is.
Tell me, do you know what day it is, Evie?
November the 4th.
Not anymore.
Just hit midnight.
Remember the 5th of November. First, the overture. Yes, the strings.
She is like, who is this crazy dude? What am I doing on this roof?
I can hear it.
Oh, wow.
Here comes the crescendo.
Ooh. So I'm guessing he's just against this kind of tyrannical government that's completely taken over.
DCD was Tchaikovsky's 1812 overture.
Added to the blacklist. We also managed to get a picture of the girl that Creedy's men were detaining.
Oh, damn, is it going to be Evey?
Spare us your professional annotations, Mr. Finch. They are irrelevant.
I love this symmetrical scene.
And I want him to understand what terror really means. England prevails.
Oh, God. Yeah, this is feeling very dictatory.
Report the news, not fabricate it. That's the government's job.
Isn't it just?
I don't get it. Why does he wear a Guy Fawkes mask and then blow up the Bailey? Didn't Fawkes try to blow up Parliament?
He's still got another 16 hours. Maybe he's just getting started.
Exactly. I mean, it's not too far of a reach. It's not like you can say you don't get it.
Get me wrong, I love it. A cow getting crucified. It's his...
Ah, Stephen, I know you were in this.
I don't recall ever getting stood up by a more attractive woman.
I was on my way last night, but there were fingermen.
Gotcha.
Uh-oh.
Hi, Fred.
Pulled up in X-rayed?
Nope, they're filled with bombs.
Well, wait till commercials to set them off, okay?
He looks like he's got a pretty cushy job.
Hey, Grandma. What the hell is this?
Oh, damn. Obviously just letting her know of his presence. He's not going to, like, blow up the TV tower, is he?
Don't piss me about.
Uh-oh.
You show me ID.
Oh, damn. Is that like a, they call it like a dead man switch or something? It's funny because earlier she joked that, about the whole bomb thing.
You two, cover these elevators. The rest of you follow me.
How's he gonna get out?
Jammed. Break it down.
Don't think it's an accident that he met her the other day in the alley.
Good evening, London. I thought we could mark this November the 5th by taking some time out of our daily lives to sit down and have a little chat.
Is that Agent Smith?
Because while the truncheon may be used in lieu of conversation, words will always retain their power.
Trying to get people on his side. There are a lot more people than there are government. They could easily be overthrown if they wanted. Well, as we've seen with revolutions of the past. Eventually people are like, actually, mate, no.
If you're looking for the guilty, you need only look.
Oh, I
into
love
a
that
mirror.
shot.
He promised you order, he promised you peace, and all he demanded in return was your silent, obedient consent.
So is this all going to take place in one day?
But if you see what I see, then I ask you to stand beside me 1 year from tonight.
Oh, okay.
Together, we shall give them a 5th of November that shall never, ever be forgotten.
Wow. So he's planning to make it out then, obviously. Unless there's more than one of them. Maybe that's it. Like, Guy Fawkes is an idea now. Dude, that was sick. Oh, come on, man.
You put masks on all of us. Oh, Jesus.
You're wearing a mask, get down on your knees, now!
This is brilliant. I wasn't expecting this.
There's a bomb wired to the timer in the control booth. Oh, no.
All right. He blabbed straight away.
Get anyone not wearing a mask out of here.
Get anyone not wearing a mask out of here. So do you reckon he's taking the mask off then? He's definitely taking the mask off.
Hurry up, you lot, come on! Everybody out!
They're going to escort him out the building without him realising.
Wait, sir! Don't shoot me, please! It's him! It's him!
That's not him. Ooh, it's like Raphael from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. that was brilliant. This guy's a badass, man.
Bad luck, chummy.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Oh, she's brave. Oh god, took her right out. So I'm guessing most of the public are pretty much on board with what he wants to do, and they're kind of sick of the oppression. So it's not too much of a reach for her to stand up against those guys.
Stay where you are!
During this heroic raid, the terrorist was shot and killed.
This is so typical of the media to frame it like this. There's a lot of books, man. You don't want to fall asleep smoking in that room, do you? So he actually looks like he's living in the 1600s as well. 1600s had jukeboxes, right?
You scared me. What is this place?
It's my home.
Where'd you get all this stuff?
Oh, here and there, much of it from the vaults of the Ministry of Objectionable Materials.
You stole them.
Oh.
Why is she surprised that he might be stealing stuff after what she's just seen?
I maced that detective. Why'd I do that?
You did what you thought was right.
I must have been out of my mind.
Or is that what you really think, or is that what they'd want you to think?
Yeah, does she think she's being recorded or something?
Well, I have friends. I could stay with them.
I'm afraid that won't work either.
It could be anywhere.
You know it's underground. You know the color of the stone. That'd be enough for a clever man.
I have to stay here.
Only until I'm done. After the 5th, I no longer think it'll matter.
Jeez, he's going to keep her for a year. I mean, he shouldn't be surprised with that response. He's like, I've got stuff to do today, man.
I got shit to do today. What the fuck?
It's nothing but bad luck here.
So we know her story. Now we need his.
I wonder if the police are going to, like, change their minds or anything. Or if they're going to continue to, like, blindly follow and just think of him as this kind of one-dimensional person. Does he always keep the mask on?
I understand what you did for me, and I want you to know I am grateful. Your hands.
Yes.
Oh, I thought he was wearing gloves. I didn't even notice that.
There was a fire a long time ago. Ancient history for some.
I feel like that's going to come up again at some point. It's got to, right?
When I was 9, I played violin 12th night. Mum was very proud.
Where's your mother now?
She's dead.
She's like killed by the oppressors, by the tyrannical government.
People should not be afraid of their governments. Governments should be afraid of their people.
Preach, brother.
What is it? A man does not threaten innocent civilians. And what every gutless, freedom-hating terrorist is, a goddamn...
You can tell I'm really not gonna like this guy.
England prevails because I say it does. Find another DOP or find yourself another job.
This guy's the worst. Can't believe he's just watching himself. What a narcissist.
A chance for a face-to-face.
Well, I do like the shouter thing. The whole bathroom setup has got there.
They're demagogues spouting their message of hate, a delusional and aberrant voice.
I'm loving all of these symmetrical frames. I'll have to look at what else this director's done.
England prevails.
Ooh, that was dope.
Good evening, Commander Prothero. That was your title, remember? When we first met all those years ago. You wore a uniform.
Is he responsible for his hands as well? Looks like it.
V?
My fat metal friend.
I need one of these masks, man. To be fair, if I had a sword in the house, I'd probably be doing this all the time, just running around the house like a bloody child. She seems like she's come around quite quickly to being held hostage, pretty much.
A man known to the entire nation as the Voice of London passed away late last night from apparent heart failure.
She's lying.
Of course she's lying.
Yesterday I couldn't find my ID. You didn't take it, did you?
Would you prefer a lie or the truth?
There's something I want to ask you, but I don't think you understand why unless you know a few things about me. My brother was one of the students at St. Mary's. After he died, my parents became political. Mum wanted to leave the country. Evie, quick, hide!
Ouch. Oh, man.
I know this world is screwed up, believe me. I know it better than most. Which is why I wanted to ask if there's anything I can do to help make it right. Please let me know.
If you wish.
One thing is true of all governments. The most reliable records are tax records.
Here we go with that symmetry again. Loving how it's a white scene with the guys in black as well.
I was wondering if your offer to help was still standing.
Of course.
I'm in need of someone with some theatrical skill.
I'll do my best.
I'm loving how V's lit, like, most of the time.
The highest paid person at the camp was a priest, paid almost 200 grand a month.
No, that is interesting.
That's a very well-paid priest.
Looks like he was promoted. He's a bishop now.
So there's corruption everywhere. It reaches to the highest levels.
Culpa, my child.
Oh, you dirty old man. Yo, look at this shot. Cheeky bit of slow-mo.
I had nothing to do with the Bailey, and I made a terrible mistake in the Jordan Tower, but I think this should balance it out. I'm Evie Hammond. I've been the prisoner of the terrorist named V for the past several weeks.
Oh, is she actually trying to get out?
It's a game I've never played. Delightful mind you have. I hope the rest of you is just as interesting.
Creepy, creepy. This ain't gonna end well for you, buddy.
You little bitch, you... Reverend. Oh my God.
Get him, V.
I had to.
Evie! Naked villainy with old odd ends, stolen forth from Holy Writ.
That's it, confusing with words.
Creedy, what are you doing here?
So her fingers like the SS or something, then?
Terrorist seems to have a rather intimate understanding of our system. The Chancellor suspects there might be an informer.
Or he might have... Maybe he worked for the government previously.
Your mother was Irish, wasn't she? Terrible what St. Mary's did to Ireland, wasn't it? If I were you, Chief Inspector, I'd find the terrorist.
Don't make enemies on your own side, buddy.
Evie, good God.
I'm sorry. I didn't know where else to go.
Yes, well, you better come inside before someone sees you. If the government ever searched my house, you would be the least of my problems.
What's he got going on then? Sounds like he's got... Oh, here we go.
This whole thing started the night he blew up the Old Bailey, and I was on my way here, and...
Ah, you see, we're both fugitives in our own way.
Oh, I see. Homosexuality is outlawed.
The truth is, after so many years, you begin to lose more than just your appetite. You wear a mask for so long, you forget who you were beneath it.
Quite a line. Interesting.
Any leads on finding this guy?
Honestly, nothing yet. But there's something else you can help me with.
It's a Scarlet Carson.
He leaves them at the crime scenes. I'd appreciate it if you could have a look at it.
Why is she looking so shifty?
He's killed them all.
All but one. Clearly one of the people in charge at Larkhill. But after they shut it down, she disappeared.
She changed her name.
Well, that's what I'm guessing. Dr. Diana Stanton changed her name Adelia Surridge.
The coroner?
Yep.
Said she was looking shifty. He's over in the corner.
You've come to kill me.
Oh man, she just wants out of living the lie, I think. They always like V so cool.
I didn't know what they were going to do.
What they did was only possible because of you.
I was given one of your roses today. What a strange coincidence. I should be given one today.
It wasn't a coincidence.
Coincidences, Delia.
You're going to kill me now.
I killed you 10 minutes ago while you slept.
Oh.
Is it meaningless to apologize?
There she goes. At least she had remorse.
The contents of this document are a matter of national security. Any discussion of this document or its contents will be regarded at the very least as an act of sedition, if not a willful act of treason.
We're going to get some kind of WikiLeaks type thing.
My first batch of subjects arrived today. They're so weak and pathetic. They never look you in the eye. I find myself hating them.
Ugh.
There is one case that continues to give me hope.
Is this going to be him? V?
The mutations seem to have triggered the abnormal development of basic kinesthesia and reflexes.
Nice. I didn't think about V and Roman numerals.
He looked at me, not with eyes. There were no eyes, but I know he was looking at me because I felt it.
So V's pretty much like a superhero. I wasn't expecting like a kind of superpower type thing. And he's good at making fried bread with eggs. Superpower in itself.
Bonjour, mademoiselle.
Oh, it's nice, Stephen Fry.
The first morning I was with him, he made me eggs just like...
They know each other, surely. He was giving him intel.
I am V. At last you know the truth.
You got the wrong figure, mate.
Beneath this wrinkled, well-fed exterior, there lies a dangerous killing machine with a fetish for Fawkesian masks.
That is not funny, Gordon.
Bit funny.
Of course, he was right. There is something wrong with this country.
Certainly looks that way.
What if the worst, the most horrifying biological attack in this country's history was not the work of religious extremists?
Well, I don't understand. We know it was.
Big old conspiracy, bruv.
If our own government was responsible for the deaths of almost 100,000 people, would you really want to know?
And this government's definitely forgotten that their job is to work for the people.
We threw out the censor-approved script and shot a new one that I wrote this morning.
Oh my God.
But you're wrong, Mr. Dietrich. The terrorist was never a serious concern.
Oh, really?
Oh my God, Chancellor!
He is going to get killed after this, I think. I don't think the government are going to look kindly on this. Man, I feel quite worried for Stephen Fry's character now.
What are they going to do? Fine us?
No, they're going to bloody take you out.
I'm going to have to make some kind of apology, do some boring fundraiser, and in the meantime, our ratings will go through the roof. It'll be fine.
It's not going to be fine, dude. Dude, how is he underestimating what they're going to do? Oh, man.
Quickly, hide!
Oh, it's the beginning all over again. It's exactly what happened to her parents. Now he's going to get bagged.
Not so funny now, is it? Funny man.
Yeah. Parallels from when she was a kid. Be careful, man. Is V going to be hanging around? Uh-oh. I'm surprised they don't have the entire house surrounded. Is that going to have been V?
You've been formally charged, the penalty for which is death by firing squad.
Whoa.
You must tell us the identity or whereabouts of codename V.
She ain't got a foggiest.
Process her.
Oh. You know what, come to think of it, I think I remember on the trailers back in the day, she had a skinhead, rocking that Sinead O'Connor look. She looks pretty good with it though. Better than me with short hair. I got like a really tiny pea head, so... Hence. Oh, I love that shot. Oh, beautiful. That is like something from a comic book as well, isn't it? So is V gonna come and rescue her?
This is the only autobiography that I will ever write. God, I'm writing it on toilet paper.
That's toilet paper. That was pretty coarse. That's not going to be very forgiving.
It was at school that I met my first girlfriend.
Or is she in prison for being gay?
My mother said nothing, but I'd only told them the truth.
I guess you'd be worried about their safety as well with this fascist government.
The first time we kissed, I knew I never wanted to kiss any other lips but hers again. We moved to a small flat in London together. She grew scarlet carsons for me in our window box.
Interesting. Scarlet Carson, so...
It's a bill proposed by the Undersecretary for Defence, Adam Sutler, to close the remaining tube stations passed with their university.
After that, there were no roses anymore.
Close the remaining... Oh, I love that shot. Close the remaining tube stations. What is happening in this world? This world here? Well, and this world out here. Yeah, this film is so thought-provoking.
It wasn't long till they came for me.
Loving how this is directed so far.
I love you with all my heart, Valerie.
Man, well, it looked like she needed that. I guess they both did.
Are you ready to cooperate?
No.
Escort Miss Hammond back to her cell. Arrange a detail of 6 men and take her out behind the chemical shed and shoot her.
Lighting in this film is so good.
It's time.
That's him. That's Agent Smith.
Thank you, but I'd rather die behind the chemical sheds.
You're completely free.
Taking her a while to catch on there. That guy's dead, surely. Is he like pinned to the wall? Ah, some staff cuts. What? She was never at his place the entire time.
Hello, Evie.
It was you.
Yeah.
That wasn't real.
What a head f***.
I'm sorry, but Mr. Dietrich's dead. When they found a Quran in his house, they had him executed.
Oh.
Fortunately, I got to you before they did.
Fortunately?
You cut my hair. You tortured me. You tortured me.
It's like weird Tyler Durden shit. I think you should cut your hair now, bro, just to make it even.
I don't want to hear your lies.
Your own father said that artists use lies to tell the truth.
So is the note completely fake as well? I was invested in that story.
They took your parents from you. They took your brother from you. They put you in a cell and took everything they could take, except your life.
Your life. When he says life, he sounds like Smith.
I need air, please. I need to be outside.
There's a lift. It'll take us to the roof.
So he's actually giving her a bit of freedom now.
Got us in the rain.
Oh, look at this. This is gorgeous. It's almost like she's being reborn, just like he was in the fire, but she's in the rain, in the water.
You won't find any more locked doors here.
I thought about keeping this, but it didn't seem right knowing you wrote it.
I didn't.
So is that somebody else that is trained? Oh. Oh.
She wrote the letter just before she died, and I delivered it to you as it had been delivered to me.
You're getting back at them for what they did to her. And to you.
If I had one wish, I would wish to see you again before the 5th.
I actually forgot about his whole 5th of November plan. I wonder if we're actually going to see him without the mask in this movie, or if he just never takes it up. I thought maybe the hair was part of the mask. Oh, he seems quite upset now. Even though he was pretty much trying to, like, Stockholm Syndrome her.
I want this country to realize that we stand on the edge of oblivion. I want everyone to remember why they need us.
Man's gonna give himself a heart attack. Chill out a bit. Sit down, have a brew. I feel like Finch is gonna come through for us, man.
Authorities have uncovered new evidence linking the terrorist organisation called V to the St Mary's viral attack on London 14 years ago.
Man, come on. These people are gotta be exposed. I will not stand for it.
Came when they opened it, gave me the collywobbles.
The what? The collywobbles?
That's close enough, Inspector.
We're not wired.
Without the mask.
Our story begins, as these stories often do, with a young, up-and-coming politician. The project, however, ends violently. But the efforts of those involved are not in vain, for a new ability to wage war is born from the blood of one of the victims. Their target should not be an enemy of the country, but rather the country itself. Several hundred die within the first few weeks, and then not long after the election, lo and behold.
It was all a setup just to rule by fear. Maybe jump a bit then.
After I destroy Parliament, his only chance will be to offer them someone else. And who will that be? You.
That's such a good voice, isn't they?
I'll do. William Rookwood is dead.
No. Of course that was him. Starting to judge your skills as a policeman, my friend. V spreading. I need to get one of those masks, man.
I want anyone caught with one of those masks arrested. Give me the money!
Everyone's going to end up wearing these masks, and the idea from this movie obviously lived on.
There's so much chaos, someone will do something stupid. And when they do, things will turn nasty.
Finchy knows what's up, man. V has planned this perfectly. Amazing. Always lit so well. Who's your lighting guy? Need someone following me around all the time, providing me with cinematic, dramatic lighting.
I missed this song.
I didn't think you'd come.
I said I would. I don't even know what you really look like.
Evie, please.
He's not like your typical hero, is it? He's an anti-hero. He's not like, he's not really a good guy, but he's not a villain either.
The underground. I thought they closed this all down.
They did. It took nearly 10 years to clear the tracks.
I'd actually love to go to some of the old underground stations that are now closed. They're like time capsules with like the advertisements that are still up. Oh wow, so he is going to take the train into Westminster and blow it up.
Yes.
Then it's really going to happen, isn't it?
It will if you want it to. The time has come for me to meet my maker.
Please, you don't have to do this. You could let it go. We could leave here together.
I can't.
Oh, friend-zoned.
And all that we hold dear faces are grave and terrible.
It's like a level from Call of Duty or something. The Gulag.
We must remain steadfast. Most of all, we must remain united.
Yeah, where is everyone? I don't think you're going to be able to do it with these kind of numbers, mate.
I have something for you, Chancellor. Goodbye, Chancellor.
Disgusting.
Damn. I was just thinking to myself, I hope we get to see more of his fighting skills.
You're not afraid of death. You're like me.
The only thing that you and I have in common, Mr. Creedy, is we're both about to die.
It's like the subway scene with Neo, first Matrix. Nah, he ain't. Oh, these are such cool shots. Here comes the reload. Here it comes. Here comes the pain. Ooh. Yes. Oh, I love that. Dude can move quick, man. Very good.
Beneath this mask, there is an idea, Mr. Creedy, and ideas are bulletproof.
I think he is hurt though, isn't he? See you later, Creedy. Little bitch. So it's not like he's bulletproof then.
V!
Oh man, I don't want him to die.
For 20 years, I sought only this day.
I don't want you to die.
It's the most beautiful thing you could have ever given me.
Oh man. This is what he was prepared for though. He set everything in motion, so... Yes! Come the people taking back power. Guess he's getting cremated.
Hold it, stop right there.
Oh, we know you're gonna help.
Stop. Get your hand off that lever.
Yo, they're just walking straight through, man. This looks so cool. Oh, look how it's like all of London. There's some impressive scenes. Absolutely surrounding Parliament.
It's time.
Don't let the people down. I'm glad he didn't stop her.
Do you like music, Mr. Finch?
Look at this shot, man. Nice.
Who was he?
He was an idea.
He's Edmund Dantes, and he was my father, and my mother, my brother, my friend. He was you.
That's everyone.
And me. He was all of us.
Loving this ending. Yes. Down with fascism. That was awesome. That's it, man. Let's start a revolution. Who's with me? I'm hyped up. I'm hyped. Yeah, that was awesome, man. I just noticed that it was, I just noticed Wachowski's name in there as well, which is, you know, I don't know why their involvement didn't cross my mind sooner, but that was a really good film. I had no idea it was based on a comic. I had no idea the guy who plays Agent Smith was in it. There's a lot I didn't know about this movie going into it, but it's a pretty inspiring movie, especially with some of the subject matter, some of the stuff they were talking about, and you kind of look at the world we're living in today, and, you know, it's pretty scary. So this movie wasn't like as dystopian as I don't know, as I think it was trying to be. This didn't feel like too far from home, which is, you know, pretty terrifying. But the movie was just great. The fight scenes were great. I loved the acting in it. The cinematography was great. The direction was great. Oh man, so much about this movie was great. I just loved it. The whole style of it. It had such great style. I wish there was more of V in it. There was more of his kind of fight scenes and his abilities. It was almost like they just kind of gave you a taste and you wanted more. But maybe it's a good thing that we didn't get as much as we want. Like we didn't get full on it. We didn't get sick of it. Yeah, that was a fun movie. That was a fun one. I don't know what else to say about it really. Great story, great acting, great shots, amazing shots. Oh, amazing lighting. How can I forget about that? Bloody every time V was lit. Amazing. Symmetry. So much symmetry in that. I love symmetry in frames and things. I think people can kind of take it or leave it, or sometimes people are, you know, one way or the other, but I just love a symmetrical frame. And they utilize that like over and over and over and over and over in this film. Yeah, no, I'm big into that. I'm big into that. Definitely gotta get one of those masks as well. Definitely. Have to have one. That needs to be in my ownership. I need that. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, man. Hit it for me. Do it now. Subscribe if you haven't already. Don't do what I do, which is usually I'm watching someone's videos for so long and I don't realize I haven't subscribed, and then like a few months later I think to myself, oh, why haven't I listened to that person's videos? And then I realize I'd never subscribed, and usually it takes me a while to find them, so make sure you subscribe. And yeah, I guess I'll catch you on the next one, man. Join my revolution. Bye.
I don't know. Tell me, man, what do you know? What do you know? Me and my boys on the road. We to go. She told me, boy, you to go. Like, I don't know. But I don't know.